Hello. Welcome to Inklings with Irena, the weekly energy show connecting you to your intuitive guidance system. And today I'm talking about what to do when the dream stalls. Have you ever had that frustrating moment where, it's just like you look around, there's no inspiration, there's no ideas. It seems like the dreams have just been knocked out of your heart and you're just not sure how to get things going again. Well, I want to start with a question, which is, when was the last time you spoke about something that you love doing? It's so easy to get wrapped up in the day-to-day responsibilities, the actions, that we forget to daydream. We forget to really share those exciting moments of enthusiasm and joy for what we love. Especially right now, because we're very restricted in our movements, and many of the things that maybe you've loved doing, you can't do right now, and that's understandable. But if we haven't met, my name is Irena Miller. I'm an intuitive energy guide, and it is my joy to share ways on how to connect to dreams and how to make those dreams come through. And I do that through a variety of sacred practices, both from my many years in the yoga world, but also with energy healing, with Reiki, with reading the cards, crystals. It's so much fun for me to bring all of these sacred practices together. I see myself like an energy alchemist in the kitchen saying, you know what? In the last 20 years, this has really worked well to help open up the mind and the heart to possibilities. And you know what? This is great for getting rid of those self-sabotaging beliefs. And what I do is I cook up a little recipe, and that's what I want to share with you today. A recipe for really revving up those dream engines and getting back into the adventure of life. So the recipe that I put together for you today really comes from working with many of my clients. I have one in mind in particular, but I have a wonderful joy in helping people find their home. When it comes to selling homes and buying homes, this is a joy of mine. I love to be a part of the process because it was such joy for me when we were able to make a move many a moon ago. And I've been sharing that recipe and technique with my clients so that they too can find a place where they can really create great family memories and feel safe and secure and just nest. It's my moon in Cancer. That's why I love to share that. So one of my clients has been really actively looking for a new home. She lives in an area where the houses are flying off the shelves. It's going very, very quickly. And she's had a lot of homes that she's seen that her heart has been so invested in, and she'll put in a bid, and next thing you know, it's swept out right from underneath her feet. And she gets so frustrated. She's like, that was the one. It had this and this. But here's the thing. When you start to really connect with your friends in high places, your angels, your guides, when you connect with the universe, when you connect with God, when you have that strong, clear communication line, what can happen is that you discover the universe has a way of looking out for you. And those houses that didn't quite work out, there was a reason behind that. So for example, like she came to me and she said, I've got these two houses I'm looking at. One is closer to physical work location for her husband. The other one was a little bit farther out, but it wasn't as much, like it was already set up in a way that they wouldn't have to go in and paint everything and maybe redo the kitchen. It was pretty much move-in ready, let's say. She's like, which one, And so I pulled cards and I said, oh, okay. Well, if you look at this house, there's some extra repair work that is going to sneak up potentially and might surprise you. So if you want to go with that closer location, just be prepared, budget for extra repairs. If you go with this other house, there's the option of, I'm trying to remember what happened with that other house. I can't remember now, but regardless, what ended up happening was she was saved from the house of crazy repairs, and she was actually saved from falling into the trap of the other house that looked good, like move-in ready. Somebody outbid her on both of those houses. But here's the thing. When we are on this road, so I'm going to share my triple E signature recipe, because this triple E recipe that I love is something to do with expert-itis. She had been studying the real estate market in her area, beautiful expert herself in the land of marketing, in the land of research, and really taking into consideration all of these things. But what had happened was, when we get caught in this land of expert-itis, all of a sudden it's hard to see opportunities that are around us. it's like, oh, we've been there. I looked at houses like that. I've talked to the realtor over there. I know this won't work. And we get stuck. So the first E that I want to drink up, is that expert-itis. That feeling of, you know, I already know this isn't going to work. That's not the one. Expert-itis can really get us stuck. So this kind of moves me into that second E, which is Eureka. Eureka starts to come about when we say, okay, moving into a beginner's mindset, having an open mind, even if you've been there before, even if you've looked in that neighborhood, even if you've been down that road and talked to that person, there's that moment of just shedding that expert ability and going into beginner mindset, coming in with an open heart and open mind and saying, okay, universe, I'm open to what you're bringing my way. Even if it looks ridiculous, even if I know it hasn't worked in the past, we're saying, I'm open to all the possibilities right now. That Eureka energy of opening up to possibilities, beginner mindset, is very powerful, because what starts to happen is you have these little signs that pop up along the way. So my client, I was on the phone with her, and I had this incredible sensation of yellow all around her, this lemony yellow color. And I thought, well, this is really interesting that this is popping up. So I say, just pay attention, see how it pops up for you during the day. She called me like an hour later. She said, I found this house and it has a bright lemon yellow door. I said, oh my gosh, we'll go look at it, you know, like go check it out. And she did, scheduled the walkthrough, and they put in an offer. They really loved it. And they got the offer right away. It was incredible. I was blown away. Oh my goodness. So she had this beautiful offer, and then it comes the executing. That's my third E, the triple E. So it's expert-itis, Eureka, and executing. This is the part that can trip a lot of people up, because I know for my client, there were some things she was worried about. She found the house, she put in the bid, but then it's like, how am I going to get all of the other things done? Like the house, what do they call it when you walk or inspect? Thank you, angels. I couldn't think of that. When the house inspection, you know, all these different paperwork. All right, we've got to find the title agency. Oh, the how can trip us up, and just keep that. Nothing stalls a dream faster than the how. This is why you have friends in high places, insider information. You don't have to know all of the steps to execute the dream. All you need to know is the next step, and you can ask for that guidance. That's what I teach my clients, both, you know, here, you guys are joining me live each week, those in my group, my free group, my free Facebook group. I also have a wonderful group program that I offer, and working one-on-one with my clients. Lots of different ways I like to bring this through to you, that I love to bring it through. But regardless, so when my client, it came through, the house came through, they took the offer, they accepted it, the inspection went well, and she just literally sent me a picture yesterday, because they got the key to the house, and I kid you not, this is the most powerful thing. This is how you know, and you can always ask for signs of confirmation, but that your angels and guides are always listening. The universe hears God hears every single prayer that you're putting out there, and they're always answered 100%. It's just a matter of us being able to see it. That's why that first E of expert-itis, we're like, all right, I'm going to move out of expert-itis and into beginner mindset, is so helpful and powerful in this triple E recipe. That's why I started with it first. So my client sent me a picture, and it was a picture of this beautiful little, it looks like a rock, but it's in the shape of a little cherub, a little angel. And the realtor had left the house key underneath the little angel rock. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful, beautiful way of the angels saying, you know what? You're in the right house. Every other house that you saw wasn't the one for you. This is where you're meant to be. We've been with you all along, watching over you. And here's the key to your house, literally. So they were able to camp out there last night with the new moon. No furniture yet, but just such a cute picture of her and her little ones enjoying their new home, and her family, her husband. Just so beautiful. So, I love talking about that. You know, just to kind of close with the wonderful, have you ever seen South Pacific? One of my favorite Rodgers and Hammerstein musicals, and there's this one scene and song where they're doing happy talk, and it's happy happy talkin', talkin', happy talk. Talk about things you love to do. You've got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Oh my goodness, I totally did not expect to sing to you. I might have to put a little disclaimer, watch your ears, but bring up the love in your heart by watching things you love, doing things you love. That's going to get your dream moving. And then remember those triple E's, the expert-itis that can really stall a dream faster than anything. So go into that beginner mindset, that Eureka moment. Pave the way with the beginner mind to receive it. Don't fall into that old how many times do we declare a task impossible before we even do it? That quote, I don't know who said it, but it's somebody else's quote. And then that finally, the executing. Don't worry about how it's all going to unfold. All you need is the next breadcrumb. And that's why you have your friends in high places. Thank you guys so much for joining me live. If you have dreams you want to share, come join my free Facebook group. I'd love to have you guys over there joining the community. Just click the link above. It'll take you there. And hello, Murphy. Great to have you. And Renee. Thanks so much. Oh, I'm so glad you love my systems, Renee. Yeah. I know I actually have 2 clients who are looking for dream homes right now. Oh, I'm so excited. Love helping people find their home. And Murphy, oh, thank you. You're too kind that you like my singing. My mom was the gifted one. All right, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Mwah. Bye, guys.